That mix, and it's a formidable three-man perimeter. And, you know, for the Yellow Jackets, and I feel sorry for him, Jose Alvarado out for the year and into this game.
Bert Smith, Les Jones, and A.J. Desai are officiating crew. End to end. Right away, you see Bowman's effects as he simply beat Georgia Tech in transition.
Third team.
Yeah. 2 North Carolina players on the first team to go along with that. There's a nice move inside.
Point guard, a position that he's had to grow into quickly.
It's not taking long for both Bowman and Robinson to get warmed up, is it? Flattened out just a bit, particularly the last half of the season. And he feels this team, especially now in the second season, will have new life as Lammers gets the nice feed.
The year last year in the ACC.
Chapman, this may be, as you mentioned, Mike, the swing player for them to go along with the 2 guards.
That's a good matchup. There are a lot of guards that Jackson can run into the post on.
Oh, Robinson! That's just, again, another example of being whipped down the floor in transition. Attack Robinson, they did. Oh, a little rim running early on in the New York life.
And they do play Lammers up top a lot, but other than that dunk early, really nothing in the paint.
Nice pick and roll action there. Beautifully done. That's John Carlos Reyes into the scoring column. And it's ripped down by Moses Wright.
Well, usually you say that, or that was the bottom of the iron that was unkind on that shot.
Dribble penetration from Okogie. Lammers looks a lot more comfortable out there, although Popovich got away, and yet another transition bucket.
Allen Popovich on the finish.
Cole uses the window nicely with a jump hook to sneak back into it. Only down by 4 and being thoroughly outplayed here for the most part. Bowman, a pull-up, and he gets it to go just at the nail. From ESPN for so many years. When I began doing this ACC tournament, Mike was working for Raycom and Jefferson Pilot Sports. Game for Okogie as it's 21-15. Popovich works inside.
Yeah, he's going to get those opportunities.
Okogie off the feed from Wright. Got that one in rhythm without having to utilize the bounce. He's got 7 by 6 with just over 6 to play. Jackson. Well, get Todrick going, get him in rhythm in 2017.
But he battled with ankle problems all season long, Tim. There was 2 months where he really didn't practice at all.
Well, we got a foul inside.
And Georgia Tech has had some opportunities at the rim, Tim, that they have not completed.
Chapman right in front of Austin. AAA site in the opening round of the tournament, especially when you play early. There's Lammers with the hoop and the harm. As the foul goes, he'll have 8 points now. Baker Jr. getting some playing time. As you mentioned, a little more liberal with his substitution pattern so far. Christian Popovich uses the ball fake and gets the deuce. Bowman with the contact and 1. Alston will pick up the foul early on. Just under 2 minutes to play. He'll have to be smart. There's Jackson. Great cut by him. And a good pass out of the high post yet again from the big fella.
It's an excellent pass.
Great defender, too.
Yep.
Just disrupted that play. Baker, good pass inside yet again. Great find.
They've been doing a lot of work in the paint area.
Lammers again, a beautiful slip. And Okogie finds him. He's got 11.
Up and lather up and actually get into some sort of rhythm.
Popovich, gets the nice roll. As Pasner said, those are reasonable shots that they need to make. Bowman.
There's something about, I like this team when Mitchell is out on the floor. Play, but to just get the ball inbounds.
Bowman using that left hand and his right arm as a shield. Mitchell talked about him and how much you like them when he's on the floor right there with a discard. High pick from Popovich. Bowman makes his move, uses the glass and 1. We'll make a field goal here in the second half.
And you know, Tim, in this tournament, the faster you can put a game away, And, you know, the more rest you can get for your starters.
Jackson, well, a little more spring in his step. It's amazing what can happen after a couple of shots fall on the other end of the floor. Bowman, straight line drive again, yes and one.
Hurt in the first game here at the ACC tournament. So the coaching staff talked about how excited he was to be here, how ready he was to get on the floor.
Decided to launch and comes up empty. Jackson, not there. Wright on the offensive board, stays with it. And there's some life on that Yellow Jacket bench with his performance today. This time he'll yield to Robinson. Not there. Popovich on the glass, and he gets it to go and one. Number 41 in white. Here's Bowman again, finding Robinson for three.
It's amazing how, you know, when they're running like that, floor.
Now Gay tried to give it up in pressure. Lammers recovers, and now Gay gets it back for a quick layup. In Brooklyn for them, although the skies are beautiful blue and temperatures in the 40s outside. And there's Chapman rattling another deuce home, and it's 62-45.
Center said is their margin for so thin, and they're right on the razor's edge right now in this game. Although they've been getting some good stuff off, good action out of their offense. Go down mode, they'll probably get going about 13 seconds or so.
Popovich, well, they have done a nice job of attacking the zone when it's been there. Robinson with a bounce pass entry to Popovich. That's been money all day long. He's got 14.
Hard to step in on Lammers.
See the look on his face. There's a steal, and Okogie bags a three to make it 66-50. That look on Lammers' face. He's a senior. Chapman pulls up, and that ends the drop.
Well, and then now, you know, decision time. You're going to get a timeout in a little bit anyway. But for Jim Christian, when do you feel comfortable pulling your guys out of a game?
And up against the clock, they turn it over this time. Out of there with it comes Todrick Jackson, all the way to the hole.
Yeah, there's fine lines in between taking your foot off the gas and
FIBA World Championships back in 14. Jackson, a little teardrop, with a quick answer, and made baskets enable you to set up your pressure. Almost a turnover there. Chapman back inside, Popovich. And add to those numbers, 8 out of 11 now from the floor. Thanks for him. Alston off the bounce. And he's begun to feel it. It's now with 2.5 remaining. Another turnover. Jackson a slam. Good look to Gay. Great bounce pass entry from Jackson. Like you'll be seeing more of him at this venue tomorrow. Count it and a foul as Okogie drives it straight line. Okogie leaves it for Todrick Jackson. Step backs for three. And suddenly it's a 7-point game by 8. Jackson again right to the hole. That's too easy.
Well, yeah, they're not going to try to give him a 3-point opportunity in that situation.
Loose ball, and Robinson is on the loose. This should be the exclamation.
Well, they're going to definitely have to shoot the ball from 3.
Lammers gets the long rebound as time winds down. Gay with the follow. That should do it. Boston College will advance to play NC State in round 2 tomorrow.